All right, buckle up. April 17th. Trump woke up at 8 in the morning, posted a conservative media report card, personally brokered a Strait of Hormuz deal by lunchtime, flew to Arizona for a Turning Point rally, teased UFO file releases, and closed the night questioning a Netflix board member. In one day. Let's get into it. The day started with Trump releasing what he called a report card. Not for students, for conservatives. Tucker Carlson. Low IQ, always easy to beat, highly overrated. Megyn Kelly. Overrated. Candace Owens. Really dumb and mentally ill. Alex Jones. Bankrupt, completely fried. These are figures who have been described at various points as among Trump's biggest supporters in conservative media. But there are some, he says, who are very good, true MAGA all the way, and smart. He said he should make a list, the good, the bad, the somewhere in the middle.
14 minutes later. The USA is the hottest country in the world right now. Just a short time ago, under sleepy Joe Biden, it was dead. Laughed at all over the world. But not anymore. Nobody's laughing. From 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., Trump posted 9 times in a row about the Strait of Hormuz. The Strait of Hormuz is the narrow choke point between the Persian Gulf and the rest of the ocean. About 20% of global oil passes through it. On April 17th, Trump announced a resolution.
9:06 a.m. Iran announces the strait is open. 9:27. All caps. The strait is open. A naval blockade stays in place for Iran specifically until the deal is done. Quote, "This process should go very quickly in that most of the points are already negotiated." 9:57. The US will receive all nuclear material. He calls it nuclear dust from the bombed-out sites. Israel is now prohibited from bombing Lebanon. Enough is enough. 10:13. NATO called asking if they could help. He told them to stay home, quote, unless they just want to load up their ships with oil. He called NATO a paper tiger. Then, Iran removing sea mines. Lebanon deal not tied to Iran. Thank you, Pakistan. Thank you, Saudi Arabia, UAE, and Qatar. 10:33. A great and brilliant day for the world. All caps. Exclamation point. Meanwhile, on Air Force One, Trump briefed reporters. He said, quoting directly, "We're taking it. We're going in. We're going in. We're going in." When asked what happens if no deal is reached by the deadline, "Maybe I won't extend it. And unfortunately, we'll have to start dropping bombs again. Thank you very much, everybody." On the military, Trump said on the flight, "I built it in the first term. Didn't think I'd be using it this much." On the 111 Iranian missiles intercepted, nobody has a military like this. Nobody has equipment like this. Nobody has the power that we have. The White House officially named the Iran operation Operation Epic Fury. At 10:58 a.m., Trump addressed the press coverage. The New York Times and CNN, he said, are desperately looking for a reason to criticize him on Iran, but can't find one. He suggested they say, quote, "Job well done, Mr. President," and start to gain back their credibility. In the afternoon, 3 article reposts in 3 minutes. Apple is expanding US manufacturing with new partners. Senate confirmed a new war on fraud DOJ prosecutor. Florida Governor DeSantis signed a bill renaming Palm Beach International Airport after Donald J. Trump. And then, post 17 of the day. At 3:23 p.m. 6 words. They were not there for us. No subject, no context, no explanation. By late afternoon, Trump announced he was heading to a Turning Point USA rally in Arizona. He wished a happy birthday to Congressman Ronnie Jackson of Texas, his former White House physician, now a congressman, calling him one of the most talented medical doctors and politicians in our country. He landed in Phoenix, took reporter questions on the tarmac, and addressed Hormuz. When the agreement is signed, the blockade ends. Soon as you agree, we get signed. That's when the blockade ends. At the Turning Point rally, Trump reflected on Charlie Kirk, the organization's founder. "Charlie's voice is not silenced," he said. "It's roaring." Charlie Kirk passed away in January of 2026. Trump spoke tonight at the organization Kirk built. He honored him. That's a genuine moment, right in the middle of all this.
After the rally, between 9:33 and 10:27 p.m., 9 more posts. UFO files. Trump says the findings are very interesting and will be released very soon. He's said that before. No tax on tips. Tipped workers could get up to $8,000 in refunds. Las Vegas is the birthplace of the policy. A $300 billion Texas refinery, the first new US plant in nearly 50 years. President Xi is very happy the Strait of Hormuz is open. Trump and Xi are meeting in China. He's calling it special and potentially historic. Quote, very powerfully. Just before midnight. Was Reed Hastings forced to leave the Netflix board because he's a sleazebag? What was his crime and how many did he commit? Reed Hastings co-founded Netflix. He left the board in January 2025, over a year ago. There is no public criminal allegation against Reed Hastings. No source, no context. Just the word sleazebag in caps at 10:55 p.m. His final post of the day at 11:25 p.m. Anyone sick of winning yet? No. Same time tomorrow.